If your boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife has asked for space or a break over the course of your relationship, it's very likely that they're an avoidant and this is going to happen again. And stop what you're doing right now. Watch the rest of this video if you want to protect your relationship. So in relationships, there's communication breakdowns, and you guys probably have had recurring arguments on the same issue. And because you're both trying to feel heard and understood at the same time, you don't have the communication skills to navigate those arguments. Probably what you've done up to this point is just kind of like sweep it under the rug. You might have had to take space or something like that to bounce back from the vibe that you got when you guys were arguing. And at the end of the day, if your partner is more content to pull away from you and work problems out on their own versus stay in the relationship and work out problems with you, okay, they're going to be an avoidant in terms of how they handle their relationships and their problems. In other words, this is going to be a recurring theme. And so it's not until this person goes to therapy and addresses it, can acknowledge the problem and begin to work on it, that you can actually take some stock in your relationship and feel secure that it's actually going to be able to work out over time. So I'm willing to bet if your partner handles things like this, you're probably a more anxious attachment style. In other words, they're not doing enough and they're going in some other direction. So you're going to try to do more and even compensate for what they're not doing by doing everything and chasing after them, which, by the way, is going to trigger their avoidant response even more. And it's going to lower their attraction for you because you're doing all the chasing. So it's two detrimental forces of nature occurring in your relationship at one time. Your anxious response triggering their avoidant response, and also the effort levels getting off kilter where one person's putting in all the effort and it consequently lowers attraction with that other person. So if you guys are still together, the thing to do right now is to get into therapy and get communication skills to where you guys can each communicate with each other and start to work out some of these problems. The anxious person needs to find validation within themselves. The avoidant person needs to learn to better communicate their thoughts and feelings so that way that other person gets more reassurance. Now, if in your situation it's too late, where you've broken up or that other person has asked for space currently, which is kind of like a mini breakup, what you need to do is get in contact with me. So click on my orange profile picture and then click this link down here and book a call or submit a question to me. And what I'll do is I'll analyze your situation and let you know what can be done from here to try to restore your relationship.